Have you ever noticed how some people just don't go along with things? Not in an annoying, I disagree with everything way, but in a calm, almost quiet way, where they just refuse to accept certain things, even when everyone else is okay with it. At first, it can seem like they're being difficult, but if you look closer, it's actually something else. Because people with high intelligence don't just think more, they think differently. And that means there are certain things they simply never accept. Let's talk about 5 of them. 1. They don't accept things without questioning them. If something doesn't make sense, they won't just nod and move on. They'll ask, why? How does that work? Is this actually true? Not to argue, but to understand. While most people are okay with surface-level answers, they need depth. It's like being the only person in the room who actually reads the terms and conditions. Annoying? Maybe smart? Definitely. 2. They don't accept fake behavior. You know those forced smiles, fake compliments, or people pretending to be someone they're not? Yeah. They see right through it. And instead of playing along, they quietly distance themselves, because for them, authenticity matters more than fitting in. They'd rather have one real conversation than 10 fake ones. 3. They don't accept staying comfortable for too long. Comfort feels good, but it also stops growth. High IQ individuals notice this, so even when life is stable, they'll push themselves, learn something new, try something different, challenge their own thinking, not because they have to, but because staying the same feels like going backward. 4. They don't accept their own beliefs as final. This one surprises people. You'd think smart people are more confident in their opinions, and they are, but they're also open to changing them. If new information comes in, they don't say, "No, I'm right." They say, "Okay, maybe I need to rethink this." That flexibility, that's real intelligence, because being wrong doesn't scare them. Staying wrong does. 5. They don't accept wasting time on meaningless things. They're very aware of how limited time is. So endless drama, pointless arguments, and shallow distractions, they lose interest quickly. It's not that they think they're better than others. They just value their time differently. They'd rather invest energy into something that actually matters. Now here's the interesting part. If you relate to some of these, you might not see it as intelligence. You might just think, this is how I am. But that's exactly how it works. Real intelligence isn't loud. It doesn't need attention. It shows up in small choices. What you question, what you ignore, and what you refuse to accept. So the next time you feel like you don't fit in, or you find yourself thinking differently from the crowd, don't rush to change that, because sometimes that difference isn't a weakness. It's a sign that you see the world a little more clearly than most people do.